start with Tyson. Max, you can follow if you want, but senior night, and I know Max celebrated it with his family. We'll see what that future is. Naje is not coming back. What's it like to send the seniors out the way you guys did tonight with everything that came with that win?
I mean, that's like, if you could draw up a perfect situation, that was the game. I mean, you know, they made some good stretches. They're a really good team, and you know, I was just so proud of our guys and how we just stayed together, even in those moments when it got super tense. I think we were down 8 at one point in the second half. So proud of how we stayed together, and we just fought through so much adversity. And I'm glad we could send the seniors out the right way, because you know, it's never a good thing to lose on senior night.
Max, with just under 5 minutes left, you get fouled, and that kicks off this inferno-like run. You get fouled. You take it from there. What happened?
Honestly, it's kind of a blur to me at this point. Some of the plays just kind of like meshed together. Yeah, I banked one in, I think, at one point. My teammates just kept getting me the ball, though. I'm feeding off the energy. I couldn't dream of anything better than this, sending out one of my best friends right here with a huge win that, in my opinion, secures us in the NCAA tournament. And if it doesn't, then there's a lot of things wrong with that tournament, but I think it does. And it was just a great night.
Naje, have you ever seen something like that on the basketball court?
Oh man, that was definitely something special. Just the energy, the fans, the players. Just it was historic almost, and it feels like people are gonna be talking about this for a long, long time.
Naje, you've seen Max play a lot of basketball. He's taking over games. I mean, I thought the best two teams on the Mountain West were playing today, and I thought Max Rice was the best player on the floor with the best two teams playing. You've seen this kid play ball for a long time. What were your expectations for the type of season you thought he was going to have?
He takes a little bit worse shots than he used to, but it just means so much to me to watch him grow as a player and a person, and see how he's evolved and like changed his game to take over games. And I'm just glad that I can be there to help him do it.
Naje, you did a pair of big three-pointers, big momentum swings. What was it like to ride out those momentum swings as a team and kind of get back into it, climbing back in?
It felt great. It felt like all the fans were behind us. It felt like we got a new wind, and it just was a great surge of energy. It's kind of hard to explain. It's almost like a phenomenon where everyone's just kind of in it all together in one goal.
Last year, you guys won the Mountain West, and the court storming, you know, didn't exactly go as planned. To have the fans come out and celebrate like that, and especially on senior night, what were those couple minutes like for you guys?
It was insane. I mean, I wasn't sure if it was going to happen. I had a feeling it would have, but it was just great to see all the fans and all the students, and just how happy we were all were, you know, because the opportunities don't always come around every day, and so we took advantage of it. It was a lot of fun, a lot of pictures taken, a lot of happy fans, happy team.
You guys punched your tickets tonight? I mean, is that the win that you guys needed? Are you guys going dancing?
I mean, I think it would be dumb to say we weren't. Just San Diego State's an amazing team. Their net's 15. Every run we made, I feel like they answered it. One of the biggest plays, I think, is when Arap got hurt. I hope he's okay. He had to grab Naje. I think that was a 3 or 4 point possession there. It kind of got us back into the game. But credit them, man. I see why they're where they're at right now. They're battle tested. They throw punches when you throw them, and they come back, and they're a really good team. And I think they deserve a really good seat in the NCAA tournament as well.
How'd you guys flip the switch from the tough loss the other night and seeing at the airport how they, you know, clinched the conference title? And I mean, I know the crowd helped you, but how were you guys able in a short amount of time to turn the switch and realize there was still a lot to play for tonight?
Yeah, I think that's just a credit to our team. We knew where we were, what people were saying about us. And one loss doesn't define a team. We responded, and we're going to respond again Saturday. We got another big one Saturday. So we're going to come out and play as hard as we can.
With about 4.5 minutes left, you guys are down 8. I mean, we know what happened offensively, it was Max, but defensively, what happened? They didn't score the rest of the game.
It felt like we all kind of just finally came together and said no more. Like, we all took it very personal that they weren't going to score, and it credits all of our guys. Just their toughness showed through, that they were just battling and battling.
Max, that play, we'll see, but it looks like Mensa has a pretty good chance to win Defensive Player of the Year in this league. And they did a clear out with you kind of on the elbow there. What went through your mind there? I mean, you took it to the rack, you got the layup, the crowd loved every second of that. Like, what was going
Yeah, I think he's a great competitor. When I called the ISO, he's like, "You think you're gonna ISO me?" And I was like, "Yeah, damn straight, I'm gonna ISO you." And then I scored on him, and I said a couple things after that too. But I love competing against those guys. They're clean. They just play hard, and they know how to compete. They know how to win games. So credit them. And that was just a cool play for both of us. Like, or not for him, but it was a cool play for me, I guess.
Naje, Tyson, do you guys think you guys have done enough? I mean, was this the one you needed to get off the bubble? I mean, you guys put, Bill and Artie heading down to the last, 4 in going into the game. And you guys think this win puts you in the tournament, or should it?
I hope so. I mean, I think our body of work has been really good this year. We don't have that quad 4 loss like hanging over us like we did last year, and I think resume might be a little bit better this year. We got another chance to get another quad 1 win on Saturday, so I think especially if we get that game on Saturday, I think that solidifies us as a tournament team.
Max, you've been around this building for 13 years now. To see the turnout tonight and be the one to kind of light it on fire, what does that kind of mean for you?
Well, first of all, I think the crowd was amazing tonight, and we really fed off that. And I think the seniors deserve that. I think we've worked really hard all year. We've been really good at home, actually. I think we won 14 in a row or something like that. And that's credit to all those fans who showed up when we maybe weren't winning like this. But obviously it brings great crowds when you win, and we appreciate them and all the things the seniors have done for us this year. I just wanted to send them out right, and I've been here 5 years too, so I think I'm a part of that senior class too, and I wanted to go out on top. So.
You got above 112 decibels at one point, just fans screaming nonstop the last 4 or 5 minutes. How much did it energize you guys? What did it really give to you?
It felt great. For a moment there, I couldn't hear anything, and it just gave me so much energy that I was like, I'm gonna just keep playing my hardest, no matter what's going on, and I'm just feeding off the crowd's energy. So it was a great boost, and I'm really happy everyone showed out.
How do you guys explain the comeback? I mean, you're down 7 or 8, 4 minutes to go, wasn't looking great, and like that. I mean, just the bank 3 or whatever. I mean, how do you guys describe just the turnaround, finishing the game on a 14-0 run like that?
We definitely can tell we're a tested seasoned team with a lot of vets, and that really shows through at the end of the games when you need to run sets and get buckets or need to get stops. A lot of our guys stepped up.
Max, can you talk about when you had the steal at midcourt that you took in for a layup, and then also the jump ball? I mean, I thought those were 2 huge plays. Can you talk about what you were doing on those and what happened?
It's pretty funny. Coach Burns, the play before, said, because I gambled, I tried to go around Parrish and it's a little sneak, get a steal right there. And he said, stop gambling or we're going to take you out. Next possession, I gamble, I get a steal and lay it in. And Leon told me during the game, Bernie was like, he's killing us on defense, get him out. And Leon was like, nah, I think I'm going to leave him in. But that was before I started scoring, so like it might have been good to take me out at the time. But yeah, it just worked out. What was your question again?
You know what? That's good. That's good.
Anything else? Why'd you walk with the seniors? Just because you graduated?
Because you never know, Mallory, you never know.